Hi everybody. I would like to read you this book. I bought it for my little nephew. He can't read yet, but I think he'll really like this. The Giant Headache, the story of David and Goliath, written and illustrated by Paul and Dolores Scully. They live in Georgia. That giant looks kind of mean, doesn't he? This is a true story from 1 Samuel 17. That's in the Bible. Everything in the Bible is true. And everything God put in the Bible is for our good and for His glory. It's so we can know Him better and we can know ourselves better. When the soldiers all line up, a battle will begin. Who will be the bravest? Who is going to win? The Philistines cheer their hero, standing 10 feet tall. The giant called Goliath drove fear into all. Do you know that Jesus told us not to fear? He told us that 365 or 66 times in the Bible. One for every day. Do not fear, for I am with you, he says. For 40 days and nights, Goliath stomped and yelled, "No one wants to fight me, you cowards of Israel." A shepherd boy named David lived on a farm nearby. He cared for all his sheep, and he sang to God Most High. All those songs that he sang, he wrote them down. They're in the Bible too. It's called the Book of Psalms. A lot of those psalms were written by David. With orders from his father and cheese that had a smell, he went to find his brothers, and he heard Goliath yell. David asked the soldiers, "Why will no one fight?" His brother then accused him, "Your heart is just not right." So David told King Saul, "He mocks the Lord Most High. Someone stop that giant. If you let me, I will try." David put on armor. Armor is that stuff you put on your head and your body to protect you from weapons offered by the king. It didn't fit at all. So he chose his trusty sling. So he didn't put on any armor. A sling, you'll see a picture of it in a minute. He picked up 5 smooth stones as he crossed the brook. He bravely met the giant, who had an angry look. This is a sling, and that's a rock that you put in the sling, and then you twirl it around and you let go of one of these strings and the stone goes pshoo. Goliath laughed at David. "Your army sent a boy?" The giant's laugh grew louder. "Your sling is just a toy." See his sling? David loaded up his sling, trusting God was there. It's always good to trust God. He spun a stone around and flung it through the air. See how he let go of one of those strings? And the stone went pew. The armies watched the stone. To everyone's surprise, it struck the mean old giant right between the eyes. And it killed him. God's blessings were on David, which one day he would be king. Our greatest king is coming, though. Jesus, Lord of everything. So do not fear your battles or giants who stomp and yell. As God made David brave, he'll make you brave as well and strong. And whatever you need, God will take care of it because he's the good shepherd. If you would like to know God's plan for your life and be his special child, you can pray the ABC prayer. A means to admit you're a sinner. That means that tell God that you've done wrong things. He already knows, but he wants you to say it out loud to him. Believe, B stands for believe. Believe that Jesus is God's only son, and he chose to die on a cross for the wrongs that you've done. Because the wages of sin is death, and he took that death so we don't have to. C, A admit, B believe, C commit. Commit to Jesus as Lord. That means he's number one in your life. Number one. Jesus is number one. And confess that to others. That means tell other people that Jesus is Lord. God loved you so much that he gave his only son so that if you believe in him, you will not die, but have eternal life. That's John 3:16. Thanks for watching.